Welcome to August 1st, Piraeus, Athens, Greece. We're on the ferry boat that's heading to Naxos today. It's a very unique time because it's in the middle of this COVID pandemic, but we're allowed to travel. Of course, you can see we have to wear our masks. The boat is pretty busy, but they're running at 65% capacity. Things are running pretty smoothly down below. You can see the cars lined up waiting to get on the boat, and I'm going to be documenting this trip as well because I think it's an interesting way to see how boat travel now is happening in Greece at the moment. August 1st is the traditional day that everybody leaves on their holiday, so we're leaving as well. We're heading to the Cycladic Islands, to the island of Naxos. And so far everything seems pretty normal, of course, except for the masks and the fact that the boats are not full. And we're at, as I said, at the port of Piraeus, which is the largest port in Greece, one of the largest ports in the Mediterranean. All of the ferries that you can see behind me that go on and on are sort of like, I always like to say, they're kind of like an extension of public transportation in Greece, because to get to most of the islands, you have to go by boat. Some of the islands do have airports. Naxos does have an airport, but we've chosen to take the boat today because we've brought our car with us, and we'll be spending a week on the island of Naxos, so there'll be more to come from there. This is kind of the scene on the deck of the boat. There you can sit inside as well. And so far so good. And I'll be documenting, as I said, the trip. We're at the port of Piraeus. Today it's August 1st. It's the traditional day sort of the Greek mass exodus for holidays. And today is a little bit special and unique because of the fact that it's the first time we're traveling on a ferry to the islands during the COVID pandemic. So we'll see how things go, but so far everything seems to be pretty smooth here at the port. Everybody's required to have masks on. You have to have filled out a health sheet that we hand in before we get on the boat. That's our boat there. We're heading to the Cycladic island of Naxos today, and the boat makes several stops before it gets to Naxos. So this is the line of cars waiting to get, and boats waiting to get on the ship. Everybody has to go through this this control, this monitor where you hand in your paper that has your health certificate. It's a declaration, actually, not a certificate. And then we get on the boat where we have to wear the masks for the duration of the trip. The trip takes about 3.5 to 4 hours to get to Naxos. Today we're taking a normal, not a high-speed boat, so it's like this one here. And we will be in Naxos around 11 o'clock this morning. So we've driven up the ramp into the boat, and we're gonna go park now. They have a very interesting system of how to fit all these cars and motorcycles in the boat's hold. There are different types of ships and boats that island hop, that go around to the different Greek islands. They're the large ones, like the one that we're on today, that fit lots of cars and trucks and motor vehicles of all sizes. There are high-speed ones that make the journey in about half the time and fit some cars. And there are other high-speed ones that don't fit any cars. And so you can really get just about anywhere in Greece out of Piraeus, anywhere that's on the east coast. So in the Aegean Sea, in order to access the islands of the west coast or the Ionian Sea, you need to drive over to the west coast. But we're going to the Cycladic Islands today, to the island of Naxos. So we're leaving from the main port of Piraeus. I'm inside the boat right now, and there are different categories of seating and cabins as well. Usually on small trips like this one today, which is only about 4 hours, you don't need a cabin. But on the longer rides to places like Crete or Rhodes, which are about 12 hours, you would have a cabin. So we're just, there's seats like these here that you can see, and then there are lounges with cafes and restaurants and so on. So really very nice amenities on these ships. You can see behind me the area with the seating, the cafes and so on. We're sitting in an area like this. It's a very hot day today, so you can choose to sit outside on the decks as well, of course, but the air conditioning makes it a little more comfortable inside.